I was thinking about there are an infinite variation or possibilities or realities accessible through the pineal gland, through the crystalline structures in the pineal gland. You can literally tune in those frequencies or parallel universes, and they all exist. You know, when we talk about a parallel universe, there is this assumption that it has to be somewhere out there, but everything exists in here, and everything is non-local. There is no locality. The whole idea of coordinates, it's a nice method or tool to locate something, like a physical place or an object, but those mathematics don't apply when it comes to non-locality, if that makes sense. So what I wanted to say was that I was thinking about parallel realities or parallel universes. Yeah, yeah. What does it mean? It means that there are an infinite variation or probabilities existing at the same time. And time doesn't exist. Space and time isn't what we think it is. As a matter of fact, everything is non-local. It is like realities, they overlap each other. They are existing at the same time. And the moment when you shift your attention, you shift your frequency, and by shifting your frequency, you can literally shift into a other reality, so to speak. Pancakes, I think. Nice coconut. When we talk about parallel universes, we think about that it's supposed to be somewhere out there, but everything exists and happened at the same time. And I was thinking about how the pineal gland, for example, is related to reality shifting. And when we look at the pineal gland, then we see crystalline structures. It is a way of storing energy or fine-tune into all these realities. It's like some sort of antenna. Yeah, it's actually constant broadcasting and receiving information. So I was thinking about that. And another example, when we go out throughout our day, let's say you have to go to school, you have to go to your job or whatever, then you take the bus on a daily basis. And probably because most people are narrow-minded, it's not a bad thing per se, but they usually fixated on one or two things during the day, or, or the most basic needs, so to speak. So by constantly worrying or constantly being occupied with certain thoughts are frequencies, also emotions, thoughts. They are all related to frequency, emotion, etc. So by shifting your frequency, you can literally shift into another reality, and all these realities are like layers on top of each other, and they are all existing non-locally, right? You can literally go into another one. So when you have this mundane daily thing going on, sitting in the bus, you repeat repetitive patterns during the week. For example, on Wednesday morning you see a man going in the bus, wearing the same uniform, you see someone else, so it's the same kind of thing, right? Maybe small little differences, but overall it is kind of the same environment, so to speak. But when you are on a different frequency, you start to acknowledge different things, and you start to see things differently. For example, when you are thinking about, or maybe for example, you're watching a TV show or listening to some music, very specifically, and then you start to see it around you. For example, in the bus, somebody's wearing a coat with a quote of the TV series or something, or someone is listening to music on the iPhone, and you can see like Spotify or something, and then you see somebody listening to the same kind of music, for example. So once you start, maybe you go through a certain shift within yourself, you shifted within yourself. It could be through a traumatic experience, it could be through maybe through promotion of a new job or to something, maybe you have a good love life, whatever, then you start to vibrating different, and then you start to experience the world different, and even the simple bus ride starts to act differently. You know, you shifted, and apparently there is a new bus driver that is driving the bus, or maybe the road, they're working on the road and the road is different, because all these realities exist, but seemingly we assume there is only one reality because we perceive seemingly one reality, right? We have this idea of a linear time frame, and this is what things happening like that, but the reality is everything is non-local. Everything happens at the same time. So it's important how to access all these realities. So I was thinking about that, and then I saw this sign, the Matrix. As a confirmation, but also when I start to thinking these thoughts, I can somehow, I won't say manipulate, but I can manipulate or change certain outcomes in my environment, which is kind of logical if you understand the mathematics or the quantum principles. Everything is energy frequency based. All realities exist. Someone says this reality exists, and another one says no, every reality is equally valid. They all exist. You know, if people say I see perceive the future, this is going to happen, that is definitely going to happen. And someone else says something else, but it's all happening. So it's about, okay, everything happens or is already happened or is happening. It's about shifting your awareness in a certain way so that you start to experience life in a certain way that is beneficial. And I saw this Matrix sign, and I was thinking, oh, I want to make a video, but we were driving like 100 kilometers. And when I start thinking, like, for example, having an accident, when I start to think like that, then we almost get an accident, because mind equals matter. Your mind has an effect on matter in a certain way. So I thought, okay, we're driving on the highway, and I was looking at the sign, the Matrix, And I think, okay, it would be nice to make a video for you guys, and then at the same instance the driver stops because he has to go to the tank station. He said, wait here in front of the sign. So perfect opportunity as an example, right? Because everything is an illusion. You just make a quantum jump in an alternative reality where those things are possible. And that is what I wanted to say. Anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time.